Hello and welcome to our Feed Me Fairtrade series. In each episode, I'll be bringing you one of my favourite Fairtrade recipes to inspire you to feed yourselves and fill your cupboards with more Fairtrade goods. I'm Sally Seddon and this time it's all about pancakes. I was so intrigued by this recipe I found that uses so many different Fairtrade ingredients that I just had to give it a go. It's a savoury option, so a bit different from my usual staple, which is lemon juice with a bit of sugar. I'm really looking forward to trying this one. The combination of ingredients in this really caught my eye, and so I think I just have to try it to believe it. Bear with me on this one, I'm sure it'll be delicious. I've started by making my pancake batter already. You can use whichever recipe you like. And for the filling, I've got a ripe pear, some smoked cheese, Fairtrade honey, some balsamic vinegar and some Fairtrade olive oil, this one here from Zaytoon. This year, 2024, marks the 20th anniversary of Shared Interest Foundation, and so I thought it would be nice to share a little bit with you of some of the activities that they've carried out over those last 20 years in some of these Feed Me Fairtrade videos. So thinking of the honey in this recipe, I think of the women beekeepers we've worked with in Burkina Faso, and a beautiful image of them holding what looks like a huge wheel of cheese, but is in fact a huge wheel of beeswax. Although the cheese observation does bring to mind the cheese in this recipe too. That first Bees for Business project was launched in 2018, supporting 50 women in the rural community of Dakoro in Burkina Faso, to establish a beekeeping enterprise and generate a sustainable source of income. They were also supported by Shared Interest Foundation to construct a honey production warehouse and install a solar panel to enable the group to process honey after dark, when the bees are less active. This project is now self-sustained and the group are managing their beekeeping business independently. We have since replicated this project in another community in Burkina Faso and will be launching 2 new Bees for Business projects in Uganda throughout February and March this year. I guess you could argue this is more of a throwing it together recipe rather than one that involves much mixing of ingredients and actual cooking. But to start off with, I'm going to make some pancakes, so I'll get flipping. So here we go, one successfully flipped pancake and all of our lovely ingredients. So now for the assembly. So I'm going to start off with my pear, which I've sliced into thin slices. I think I'm probably going to fold this into quarters rather than try and roll it up. So I'll try and arrange this on one half and then maybe cut it in half. So I've got my pear, then smoked cheese, which again I've thinly sliced. So that's going over the top of the pear, and then my condiments. So I think I'm going to start with the honey. So a drizzle of honey over the top. My honey's gone a little bit hard in the, it just crystallised a little bit in the cupboard for the cold temperatures, but let's just do a little drizzle of that over. And then some of this lovely olive oil, just a little drizzle, and then some balsamic vinegar. And there we go, looks tasty. Well, I have to say it's a thumbs up from me for that one. It was delicious. If it doesn't quite sound like your cup of tea, then I'm sure there's plenty other Fairtrade alternatives out there for you to try when you're making your pancakes. This has been Feed Me Fairtrade, and I have been your chef, Sally Seddon. Thank you for watching, and check out the links below for details of the recipe, and to subscribe to follow our content and to find out more ways that you can support the Fairtrade movement. Bye for now.